G'day, how you doing? Well, truth, I've got a story for you. I am on the farm. But first, follow me. Hello, fella. How you doing? Hey? Coming up to me? Holy jeez. Well, what do you think? No, you don't eat that. You the microphone. It was eating the microphone. You're a beautiful horse. Eh? Okay. I just don't want my phone eaten. Do you understand that? What a beautiful horse. Well, do me a favour, watch to the very end because I've got something really important to tell you. And I hope you're just as offended as I am. I don't know what all this is about. You don't know what that is? Wow, did you see that, eh? That's what you call friendly horses. If you liked what you're seeing, give the big thumbs up. I know I already said it, but I just thought that was pretty cool. Considering you don't get many horses that walk up to you. They always want to go away from you. But if you know a different story, let me know. You're probably wondering, what's he doing in my place? This is not my place. I'm actually out working. I'm up in the Hunter Valley, which is about northwest of my place, about 4 hours. Couldn't get accommodation in Werris Creek where I was supposed to be working. So, it's a funny name too. So I've got onto a farm. They've got a little bit of a shanty place, and they allow me to stay there. It's really nice inside, but it's humble, and it's actually a working farm. And this big bull here, can you see him? Yes, you can. You see him? Of course you can. Just a bit darker. No, I didn't scare him. Yes. And just how you doing? Come to feed him, have you? Come to give him a bit of feed.
Yeah, I already give one more. Now this is the second one.
All right.
Come on, boy. Benjamin, come on.
And he's got a name too, has he?
Yeah, yes, he got a name.
Ah,
Yeah, I grew him when he was little.
is that right?
Yeah. But it's been a,
So what type of is he some sort of a Brahma?
It's a mixed Brahma.
A mixed Brahma?
Mixed Brahma.
How old is he?
It's nearly 2.
All right.
2 years old. Yeah. Hello, boy. What's the matter? Eh? You just
Yes. And I'll just take you for a bit of a walk and show you something else around the place. That's the view over here.
What did they do? Eh? What did they do to you? Eh? This is strange, is it? Who won't let you? There you are.
She comes to him, but she won't come to me. Hey.
Yes, a stranger. No.
I'm just showing you a bit more of the country. There should be roofs around here, but it's a bit open. Yes. Yes. Yes, and it's got a few horses down there too. See over there?
Hey, what's the matter?
Yeah.
Boy there, you see? That's right.
So, yeah, under the matter at hand. Matter at hand. I reckon you just get yourself a cup of tea, sit back and relax, and I'll tell you a story. Let's bring you a little bit closer. Well, this is just ready for a chin wag. That's what I've got for you. I'm a little bit put off by it, but yeah, how it went is this. I get a phone call, and it's a lady I know, and she says, oh, there's the council's out at your place and they're having a go at your rabbits. Anyway, I tried to ring my son and couldn't get him, and she said, oh, they're talking with your son. I said, oh, really? Was they talking with my son? What are they talking about? Anyway, because she didn't really know, and so what I did, I went over to just sat back and started waiting, and you finally get a call, and he says he's from the RSPCA. They had the goody two-shoes of the looking after animals. I don't know what you call it in other countries. But anyway, he said, yeah, we've had a complaint about you. I said, about what? He said, a complaint about why you treat your rabbits. I said, really? I said, I treat my rabbits well, better than I do. He said, well, we've had complaints. I said, what specifically? They said, do you have wire cages? I said, yes. Have you been to my place? He said, yeah. Well, you know I've got wire floored cages. And they said, well, yeah. And I said, well, what's wrong with that? And they said, oh, nothing wrong with that. I said, well, so what are you coming out for? And he said, well, we've got to follow up on all matters that people complain about. And I said, well, I'm complaining about them. These people who supposed to have complained about me. I said, they're wasting my time. Anyway, they didn't get the humour in that. But I said, so what else is the complaining about? He said, oh, you're selling rabbits when they're 2 weeks old. Is that true? I said, of course not. Who would sell rabbits to 2 weeks old? I said, they barely got their eyes open. How could they survive? Oh, if the people do it. I said, well, not this little black duck. And they said, well, okay, that's the size of the complaints. And I said, well, I don't know where they're coming from. So he said, so there's nothing wrong with wire cages, is there? And he says, no, of course not. You've done nothing wrong. And I said, well, again, why are you out here? He said, because we've got to follow up on all the cases. I said, jeez. So, pretty frustrating at that point. But I was a little relieved because I didn't have a real problem. So that's basically the crust of it. Just people bitching. I was talking to him for a while, and I worked out I started dawning on me. I said, the only thing I do, we have a thing called Gumtree, which is a bit like your Craigslist. if you're in the States. I don't know what other countries have, but the only thing I keep on hearing about is Craigslist. And they said, oh, they had a case of rabbits, and that you can sell them on them. And so I sell them on Gumtree if I have too many, and which I do. And on there I'll put down, because I don't want to wait till 6 weeks old. So what I do is I put an ad in there. I take photos. I had one lady, I was putting photos in the beginning, and they had the wire cages in there, and she rang me up and she's bitching away, and I tried to explain that wire cages are healthy, and she said, no, I'm a vet, I know it's not true. They're not good for them. I said, well, I beg to differ. I said, some people like wooden floors. I think that's a bad thing for rabbits because it wrecks their feet and blah, blah, blah. I said, so, you know, what's good for one person is bad for another. I don't want to get into an argument about what's the best way to raise rabbits. There's people out there who know more about rabbits than I'll ever will. Wild edibles is one person. Oh, the stuff she can tell you about the treats they love, because she obviously loves to feed them little treats, and I do too, but she's told me some beauties. What was the main one? Oh, they love bananas. I said, they're not monkeys. No, they love bananas. I said, okay, right. Another person is Tubby Guy Outdoors. He's really knowledgeable, real broad knowledge on that fellow. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. So what's happened is I put the date on there, showed these 2 weeks old babies. The lady's been too busy trying to cause trouble. She didn't go in and look at, you know how you have a description? And if she'd gone in the description, she would have seen I saying that they're 2 weeks old, they were born at such and such a date, they'll be ready in 4 weeks' time. That's not hard to work out. But she obviously didn't go in there. So all she wanted to do was get in there and stir trouble. Look, I was saying she, could be a he, but I'm pretty sure if just the person who left messages, it really felt female. Forget what it was now. I might have even left her name. I don't know what it was. But it might not even been her. Could have been anyone else. But, yeah. Anywho, glad you stopped by. I had my little bitch. I don't like people who cause trouble and bitch, but hey, what am I doing at the moment? I'm bitching. But I'm bitching about a bitching. Anyway, catch you later. See you next time. Leave a comment down the bottom. I'd love to hear comments about this one. But no bad comments, please. No bad comments. All right. See ya.